It's day 11 at 6:59 in the booth today. The king of breakfast radio, apart from Terry Wogan, Chris Moore's with us. And it's all going very well, as you can see. We spoke to him. Keep it together, big guy. We spoke to him earlier on. We can see that later on in the show. There's Alan with him as well. All right, guys. As you know, on Friday, she was the first housemate to be evicted from the celebrity hijack house. I can tell you categorically, people, that Jade's here as well. Where is she? There she is. I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. I'm still nervous. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying. I'll do a funny little dance in the minute. I'm getting booed, but it's not a problem. Go on, do the dance, do the dance. She literally goes mental in a minute and starts doing a really good, cool dance. Do we see it? Do we see it? Do we see it? There we go. Yeah, woo, 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 woo. Good girl, good for her. And she is happy to be with us today, which is good news. And live in the studio, a man who gets his lips around Tony Blair, Ozzy Osbourne, Tom Baker, et al. It's John Culture, everyone! All right. And big Culture fans at the back there. And we see how our resident big winner, Brian, got on when he tried to emulate the extensive talents of Victor and Amelia. Brian roller skating, what could possibly go wrong? Before any of that, I want you to get involved, you punks, and Little Brother's Big Shout, and here's how. Nail it, Smudger. Nice touch. 0871 200 1040. Text studio and your comment to 82188 or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLB. Today's topic is quite simply... Ask Jade anything, anything, ask Jade. Look, she says she wants... practically encouraging you to ask her anything. I don't think it warranted a woo, but I'm sure Smudgy will be very happy with what he's put together. Get your texts and emails coming in right away. We are on day 11 in the house, over a third of the way through, cheeky chops. You're interested in that, aren't you? In the last week, we've had flirting, bitching, heartache, lying and betrayal. But enough about Russell. In case you missed anything, here's the story of the week.
This is Ian Wright. I'd like to test how you cope with sensory deprivation. Good humpback.
Karate!
Save!
You're an inspiration not just for people like me, but for everyone.
Nathan, you made my day.
Today, I want you to embrace the classic art of acting.
Wow!
You are going to be a mad German scientist.
Oh, da.
Why are you doing this to us?
I will, Norman, I will.
This is Kelly Osbourne.
I love your mum!
John, get your ass in the diary room.
It's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Hello, housemates. This is the voice of Russell Brand coming into the house.
You're the new nation's sweetheart in many ways, I think. Jeremy, go to the hatch, mate, because Amy's coffee's nearly ready. Can we get some flowers, please?
Thank you, Russell.
That's all right, anytime.
Well, I'm going to bloody ruin it for you, mate!
No!
That's all right, just forget it.
Do you want a hug?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm really sorry.
So who thinks it's John? Put their hand up.
Well, to tell you the truth, it was my idea, but I don't want to, I'm not pleased if it's upset you, mate. That would never be my intention.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are Jade,
Victor and Jeremy.
Kick her out, that's what I say.
I think you're behind the times. Sideburns are in and ties are out.
Bridge the gap with Jade.
So sweet. It's really nice. Me and you.
Okay.
I've got friends forever. I personally prefer the feminine people. The feminine women like you. But...
Are you prepared to forgive him?
Of course I am.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but don't think about it. It's done.
It's normal in tradition, men are the superior sex because of the way we were born.
I would like to say
Look at us, we're muscle, we're muscular, we're more strong than women, naturally.
Which of the three who are up for prediction let me start that again.
Janet, the first rule of television presenting is know what you're going to say.
Thank you, Mr. Bossy Boots.
And let me get a bloody word in edgeways, Jade.
Peaches Geldof.
You like?
I hate her.
I went Big Brother House. This is Peaches Geldof and BB Brown.
We want the housemates to form two rival bands.
Yes.
Put on a good show.
housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother Celebrity Hijack house is Jade.
Do I really sound like that? Yeah. I didn't say Jade. I don't speak like that. What's that? I sound like Brian, yeah. Now, if you saw Friday's eviction, you know that Jade, I do sound like that, was pretty upset, but she's amongst friends in BBLB, so to cheer her up, we have organised a treat in the shape of a teddy bear's picnic. There it is. However, we need
If
a
you
guest.
go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise.
And I think I know who that guest should be. It's Jade! Nice to see you again. You all right? You're sat right down here.
Hi, guys.
Say hello to Jade, everyone. Very well behaved, how impressive. Got some Battenberg cubes, French fancies, fairy cake, and some egg sandwiches. You were upset on Friday. How are you feeling now, hun?
I'm okay now. I was only upset, I was upset to go because I had too much fun, but, I don't know, I had a good time. Do you know what I mean? I made the most of it, so it's fine now.
And also, what Jay kept saying to me, they're booing me, and it was like, having been down here for the last 7 years, that's not booing. That was a really good reception.
Okay.
Now, what have you been up to since you left?
I've just been having a really good time, really. Just been keeping busy. I haven't even had a chance. I've literally seen 1 or 2 shows back.
You've seen your mum? Because that's what
Of course I saw my mum, yeah. I saw my mum.
Dear.
Careful, damn it.
I'm getting excited. Were you shocked by the reaction of the crowd? Because, like I said, it wasn't that bad. Did you think it would be worse than it actually was?
Obviously, knowing that you're the first one to go, so I kind of thought, gosh, maybe there's something I've done that's really upset people because I was going first, knowing that I was up against Victor, who had been really horrible.
Yeah.
And then I came out and I heard boos, and that's when I was a bit like, oh, really?
And the experience itself, was it what you expected?
It exceeded my expectations. Oh my God, I had such a good time. It was like the most amazing week.
Because everyone says when they go in there, so the thing you never really contemplate is just how boring it is. But you didn't look bored at all.
I wasn't bored for a semi-second, millisecond even.
Maybe
I
that's 'cause
wasn't
the
bored
hijack
at
was really
all. I had the most fun, yeah.
Now, your friends and family, how they reacted to everything? Are they...
Oh, they were really proud of me. You know, I didn't do anything to upset them.
Well, no, but how do they see you in the house? Do they see you as you know...
Yeah, I was me. I was just Jade, so...
OK, cool. Now, the Hijackers have played a huge part in what we've seen. What was it like being taken over by someone different every single day?
It's interesting because you don't know what to expect, and it's always a fun game to guess from the music in the morning. Ooh, who's it going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really fun.
Yeah. Now, we have different teddy bear housemates here, as you can see. This is, for example, is Callista. She's got a musical score and quite large eyebrows or eyelashes. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. And that's Anthony there with the boxing one. Yeah. Now, we're showing you this because there's been quite a few romantic liaisons potentially in the house. But you don't put too much credence in all of this, do you? Because we've had Latoya and Anthony. We look like we might be having Amelia, and Jeremy seem to be getting closer. Nothing's happened yet, but it just...
Amelia and Jeremy are good friends, and I kind of heard that they knew each other before the show.
No.
Yes, I did hear that. So I don't know how true that is. Latoya and Nathan. Nathan is kind of a bit of a flirt and kind of is generally nice to everyone. I think Latoya quite likes him, though, and if anything comes of it, I think it's more the fact that they think, ooh, we could get some kind of press from that. I heard them mention something about, yes, I did. I heard a mention of, oh, let's go with this, OK magazine.
No!
Yes, I heard that.
These are all our achievers.
So
we don't worry about any of this OK nonsense.
But, you know, if anything happens, it happens. But I don't really think it's real if it
all right. We've got a little BBLB exclusive for you. We've got Big Brother to ask the housemates a question to ask you, essentially. We've got 3 of the best here. First up is Nathan. Take a look at this.
Hey, Jade. Love you and I miss you. I think you was heavy. Do you feel hard done by to be voted out of the house first? Because I feel like you had been hard done by to be voted out of the house first. So what do you think?
I tell you what, you're not wrong. He is a bit of a flirt. He's trying to crack onto you and you've left.
I know. It's not working. No, I don't feel hard done by. you know, it's just what happened, right? I had a good time. Like I said, I made the most of it, so it's all good.
Good stuff. OK, next up, one of your best friends, John.
Hello, Jade. John here. Hope you remember me. I just wanted to know how different is seeing the Big Brother house outside and how characters are portrayed and things are in comparison to how you perceived it inside the house. Is it a big difference or no?
I think the house looks smaller from when I watch things on the telly.
Yeah, that's everything, though. Everything looks bigger on telly. Everything.
No, the house looks... No, the opposite. The opposite. I think the house, when I'm watching it, the house looks, from here, looks smaller than what it felt huge to me.
OK. And lastly, we've got Amy.
Oh, OK.
Jade, if you have any at all, what is your biggest regret that you take with you from the Big Brother house?
She gave that a lot of thought, didn't she, that question?
No, I don't have any regrets at all.
None at all?
No.
OK, since you left the house, we've had 2 people in tears. I know. And a big barney between Victor and Amelia. Do you think, to a degree, without bigging yourself up, you made them quite happy? There was a distraction, as it were.
As much as maybe... Because I saw some of the reasons why I was nominated, because I was too happy in the morning and stuff. And as much as maybe that annoyed them, I think it did kind of keep a bit of a balance, because, to be fair, they're all quite... not negative, but they're quite pessimistic about things. I tried to see the best in most situations, and it was quite hard for a lot of people to do that, and maybe having a bit of balance kind of helped cheer up the house in general.
Because we've got these people in because they are these kind of overachievers and have done so well for the age they are, and in actual fact, you're right, they are just a little bit, ooh.
They're really like, they're all nice people, but they're very, like, negative thinking. Like, they spend quite a lot of the days just, like, sitting around and... I'm so bored, and I was like, well, let's play a game then. And then they don't want to play my game.
Sure.
So it's like, well, you just sit around and be bored.
You would not want to play your... You are definitely one of the happiest housemates I think we've ever had. And we do, in fact, I think that every house should have a Jade. Take a look.
OK.
Have you forgotten how to smile? Is your day going from bad to worse? Then call Jade, the professional ray of sunshine. Jade is skilled in the art of face pulling, group singing,
and the seed in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, W. I said why.
and fun and games.
Oh, it's getting nasty. Don't hurt yourself because of that.
Bless him, it's all right, what I was doing earlier.
Guaranteed to put a smile on everyone's face. She's happy from dawn till dusk.
No, it's gone.
Mensa's loss is your game, so don't delay. Call Jade today and put a bit of sunshine back in your life.
Take it off his...
There you go. Lastly, Jade, like I said, we've got all these teddy bears here. You can pick any housemate teddy bear you like. What would you like?
Can I have two?
Yeah, OK.
Anthony and John.
Anthony and John, there's the big boxer. And where's John's stereotypical Scottish one? There we go. Of course, John always looks like that with a kilt and his little hat on there.
I'm keeping these, right?
Yeah, of course you are. OK. Easily pleased, and we like that. Jade, everyone. Jade is going to stick with us for the rest of the show. Later, we're going to be finding out how Big Brother 8 winner Brian got on when we sent him off to learn a roller display. Impressionist John Colshaw is here to see who he was impressed with in the house. And a hijacker who's at home behind the mic, Chris Moyles, tells us about his day. Stay more faithful to us than Russell Brand was to Amy. It should be too hard. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 11, it's 7:17. Jade's still here, everyone, isn't that nice? Now, later on, we're going to be giving Jade one last chance to show off her talent in her final moment in the spotlight on BBLB when she enters the Miss BBLB beauty pageant.
Oh, my gosh, you're getting me nervous now.
It is a pretty tough... Well, let me tell you, the roster this year, is that what you call it, a roster? What contestants? What would you
contestants,
say?
yeah.
The contestants this year are of a very high quality,
really?
So you're going to have to do very, very well.
Okay.
Strong field. Although I have a feeling she might just win it. Before that, how do you fancy going back to the house?
Exciting, yeah.
With the notorious and infamous Capey Cape. Yes, indeed, the Cape of Destiny. Here we are, my love. If you'd go that way for us. There we are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Wonderful. You
back
go
in
there and
front,
report
no?
for us, and we'll... What?
It's on the wrong way.
Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Just get over there, all right? No, off you go. First, though, we kick off part 2. As we do, we're having a nice, relaxed, slow-moving Sunday with Little Brother's big news. On the wrong way. At 1:56 p.m, hijacker Chris Moyles took over the house and decided to victimise Jeremy by giving him literally the cold shoulder. Take a look at this.
Jeremy, this morning you referred to the snow that I had strategically placed in the garden at massive expense as sludge. Jeremy, are you aware of the phrase snow angel? OK, Jeremy. Oh. Careful, don't slip.
It's not working.
Please continue this until I tell you to stop.
Poor Jeremy gets it in the neck every single time, doesn't he? At 2:47, Chris uses hijack powers again to highlight someone's private moment in a visit to the smallest room in the house. Take a look, this is genius.
Attention housemates, somebody's in the toilet. We think they're having a poo-poo.
That's hilarious.
They're probably sitting on the toilet like, oh.
Oh, my word. Oh, that's actually
I wish I did that every time.
Hold on.
Like you sneak out for a sneaky one in the middle of the night. Attention, housemate. You can do that for that. Here it comes. I think he's going to do it every time, but I went to the toilet. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Stupid. Okay, so Frank, Mary.
Oh,
no.
Oh, come on! He hardly warrants a hug.
Victor's furious. A threat to his masculinity. Only I must know when I poo. And finally, at 3:03, there was a housemate hijack, a visit from a former Big Brother champ. Who is this geezer? Take a look.
This is Bigger Brother. Could Brian come to the diary room?
Brian?
It still smells the same.
You even got yogurt topping.
Oh, die, I'm loser. I'm back! I'm back! Let me stay! Please.
Brian.
You're evicted.
You have been evicted.
Oh, cheers.
Get out.
We love that man so much. I love the fact Brian genuinely thinks he lives there. That's what I like. That was Little Brother's big news. Now then. Earlier on today, radio heavyweight Chris Moyles was in the hijack booth, so I'm going to travel back in time to meet him. Let's see if this thing works this week.
Welcome to BBLB for Big Brother 9. I'm your new host, Chris Moyles. Now, this year, on my insistence, it's a house full of busty blondes. Oh, yeah!
Oh, that is a dystopian future I don't even want to bear thinking about. Let's make this thing work again. Hey! The saviour of BBLB. And Big Brother, how are you?
Very well done.
It's nice to...
How do you do that?
Do you know what? I don't know. It's
Really?
just CGI.
Wow.
It's so nice to have you here because, I mean, you're a massive fan. And some years you're critical of it and some years you're not, you know, but you're always very honest about it. That's what we love about you.
I've always said if you're a proper fan, you earn the right to slag it because we still love it.
Absolutely.
So you earn the right to be picky.
But full agreement from me.
This, can I just say, right, to everybody watching who loves Big Brother, this is like winning the best competition in the world. It's the great... So, right, so probably everyone already knows, right? Okay, so I can see everyone there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the diary room on that monitor there.
Yeah.
You can see. Microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That button there opens the door to the diary room.
We've shown
right?
them all this. This is brilliant.
Yeah, but I press it, that door opens. It's that.
Press it now. If you press it, can you just shut it again immediately?
See, that's the thing, I don't know. Like, can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure that there isn't an identical booth next door which is actually the real one. So, just in case I go, right, you're right, let's just knock the door, bang. They are sitting there going like that. I don't think so.
All right, what have you been up to today? You've dumped, what, 23 tons of snow?
23 tons of snow.
No, really?
Into the garden, yeah. That came down from Milton Keynes, fact fans. And so that, it's all right. Jeremy just poo-poos everything. And he went, it's just a load of sludge, isn't it? Oh, yeah, whippy-doo, well, we've got snow. So I made him take his kit off and go and make a snow angel.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
You've had Brian back?
Brian came back.
Brilliant.
Which was worked a treat. We called him to the diary room and everybody went, what? And then he ran through the bedroom in a towel going, every time I get in the shower, big brother, you yoghurt tops. And then just came in, that was it. And then they never saw him again. And now we're getting ready to we're going to do a pub quiz.
Brilliant.
And there is a wicked prize for the winner.
And what's the deal?
What it is?
I sort of do. No,
I can tell you. I'll tell you a tease of it.
Yeah.
Okay. The winner of the pub quiz gets to have a beer with me tonight in the secret bar.
Where's the secret bar?
It's a secret, dude.
But where's in the house? Where is it?
You know what are you doing the acting thing for?
No, I genuinely don't know. I'm very bad at acting.
Do you want me to write it down and tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. So this is serious now. Okay.
Oh, shut up! No, I only heard of such things.
I'm telling you. Couldn't it?
And you got John Colshaw as well.
John Colshaw is going to put... We're going to have 2 teams of housemates and 1 team of celebrities. All the celebrities will be played by John Colshaw.
Brilliant.
See if they fall for that. And then the winner gets to go and have a beer with me in the secret location. And then there's...
Which is like Albion. Like, literally, it's mythical as my status. I only just heard whispers.
Did you say Albion?
Yeah. It's mythical, isn't it?
Is that what it means?
Yeah, well, sort of.
I remember Albion Market, but that's all I remember.
Oh. And what do you think of the housemates?
I like it. I think they're a very good bunch. I like them. They don't really argue. They all get on very, very well. I have certain ones
Do we
I
like
more
that,
than
though?
others. Yeah, I don't mind it. Jeremy is a pain in the backside.
You don't like Jeremy?
He poo-poos everything. He's just miserable. Victor, as much as I'd love to have his body, right, he's an idiot. Let's be honest.
And who do you like?
I like Amy.
Yeah.
I like Amy.
Yeah.
I like LaToya. Even though she's done nothing, I like her.
Nice.
Liam, I'll be honest, I find a bit creepy. Amelia, how can you not love that?
Yeah.
Victor, no. Anthony, brilliant. A lot of time for him. Callista does nothing. Jay, am I the only one that thinks Jay looks like David Williams?
You are
sounds
the only
like
one.
a David Williams character.
You are the only one. Although Jay's diary room entries are brilliant.
Watch it from now, and anytime anybody asks him a question and he says no, think of computer says before it, because he always goes, no.
No, that's not bad. Listen, lovely to have you with us.
I'm finished. Nathan?
No, we're done now, because we've run out of time,
okay,
yeah.
Right.
So
Can I just say, by the way...
Just press the button, go on. Just see if it works. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Nothing's happened. Just leave that.
It's opened the door, look.
Bye, Chris.
Are you off? How does he do that?
Time for Gems of the Week. There we go. Good week this week, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Loads of stuff going on. First up, Liam, during a mammoth clean-up session, doing a damn fine Amy impression of framing a piece of toast and then looking into space for what seems like literally an eternity. Take a look. OK, now there's the piece of toast framed. He's very happy with that. He's fine. Now watch. What is he staring at? Still staring. This is at 3 in the morning, so there isn't anything to look at. Still staring. Still staring. Still staring. Oh, there goes his toast. And he's still staring. At 4, Mr. Russell Brand showing the skills that have made him the country's favourite Lothario as he woos Amy. This is brilliant.
Would you like chocolate cake?
I do like chocolate cake in moderation. Yes.
Have a bit of cake.
Can I really?
Go on, get it down, yeah?
Can I take what I don't eat to the house?
Don't give it to them. They're not worthy of it. They're not worthy of a second of your kindness or affection.
But what are you going to do with what I don't eat?
Just pound it into the ground with my fist.
Oh, that's a waste of food.
So, are you single then, Amy?
No, I'm not actually. I have a boyfriend at home.
What's he like?
He's considerate.
What does he consider?
Me.
Well, that's easily done, because I don't even know you and I'm considering you.
Buys me flowers a lot.
Flowers?
And, yeah.
Cheap as chips. I could get you flowers. Can we get some flowers, please, for Amy?
And he took me on a nice picnic on our holiday.
You do like picnics?
Mm.
Where'd you go on holiday?
To a Greek island called Naxos.
What a dump. I could take you anywhere in the world. I'm loaded.
Brilliant. And 3 is, Liam has been struggling all week to showcase his talents, and the struggle goes on. Take a look at this.
No matter what they tell us, no matter what they do, no matter what they teach us, what we believe is true. No matter what they call us, however they attack, no matter what they take us, we'll find our own way back. That's your new voice on.
And they say it's impossible to be lonely in the house. 2, to the relief of the nation's non-bendy people, Amelia shows her skills don't extend to every area of public performance. In other words, she's the nation's worst rapper ever.
Yo, she's got the finger. I know our team is the best. Why don't you just go back to the West?
I thought you were going to say, I know the team, we are the best. We are better than all the rest.
Yeah. That would have been better.
I don't get it. Would have been.
Suddenly, she's completely uncool, didn't she? For just 1 second. And at 1, Amy becomes the spokesperson for the nation's women, and indeed most of the men, with her frank appraisal of Victor's chat-up lines. Take a look.
For me, you know this guy, the white one? You fall from there like angel. And I love you.
I hate you and you make me cringe.
Cheese rocket.
Just absolutely no sense of humour there whatsoever when she said that either, was it? I hate you and you make me cringe. That was this week's Gems of the Week, people. Oh, hello. Still to come, John Corshaw on which housemates are making a good impression. Brian, there he is. Hello, John. Just sat in there for just 2 seconds. He's doing some tasks. He's a busy guy. Brian gets his skates and a fetching lycra bodysuit on, and Jade will be getting her moment in the sunshine in the BBLB Miss Beauty pageant. But for your last chance to enter quite possibly our most exciting competition ever this year, one of you will get to control a house and be a hijack, and the deadline is midnight tonight, Cinders. So get filming yourselves, no mucky stuff, and upload your videos. Here's how. So far, loads of top celebrities have hijacked the Big Brother house. Heidi ho! And now you two have the chance to be a Big Brother hijacker. To be in with a shout, all you need to do is tell us what you'd do if you could hijack the house. Go on to e4.com/Big Brother to find out more.
What should we do now, then?
Welcome back to BBLB Celebrity Hijack. It's day 11 at 7:37. Let's go quickly over to Jade in the camera run, who, in rehearsal, looked a bit like Bambi. Are you there, Jade?
Hello. Hi, Gemma.
Hello, Bambi. You all right?
Bambi? What's this Bambiness about?
Bambi is like a deer in an animation.
Yeah, but how do I look like Bambi?
You've got big Bambi eyes. And what's going on there?
Well, I've just seen Anthony's been giving Amy a boxing lesson, which he did quite a lot.
OK.
They just got the results of their task, which I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, nice.
Liam's...
Is it odd being back there?
So weird, so weird. weird. It's weird knowing how close the camera people were to me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It is. I think it might be getting a bit too close because we can see your reflection. So back off. In fact, back off completely and come back because we need you to take part in the BBLB beauty pageant.
Sure,
Is that all right?
OK.
Lovely. All right, see you in a minute.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Say goodbye, Joe. Bye, Jade.
Bye.
Bye. Whisper bye. Brilliant. Lovely. Now, though, a man who takes Ozzy Osbourne, George W. Bush and Russell Crowe to bed every single night. It's John Culture, everyone. How are you, John?
Very well, sir.
Nice to have you with us.
Very well.
Now, listen, you are fresh from Hijack. I'm
yes,
sure you'll be going back and doing a bit more in just a second. How's it going? You enjoying it?
Yeah, very much so, yes. It's nice to sort of confuse the housemates in a sort of happy way.
Because you're not a massive Big Brother fan, are you? But you've loved this series, this whole Hijack.
Yeah, there seems to be... There's just fresh ideas in it each night.
Yeah.
It seems to constantly change. It's perhaps not quite as cruel, some might say.
Sure.
And, yeah, I've been running with this series.
OK, so what have you been doing in the house? What can you tell us?
Well, yes, tonight's task was a sort of pub quiz where I was playing the part of a sort of celebrity pub team.
Brilliant.
You know, 3 or 4 people providing the answers, and I think that'll be seen at some time in the future. And yeah,
tell us who they were, or
yeah, we had a little bit of Ozzy Osbourne in there. You know, like, having a word with John for all the stuff that he said about Sharon and stuff like that.
We did Mark Owen because he won previous series, didn't he? And that lovely sort of twinkly Manchester voice what he's got,
Yeah.
And who was the other one? Yes, I think it was Sir Terry Wogan.
Yes. I love Wogie.
We thought that wonderful Irish brogue would be rather charming.
And did they go with it?
Yes, it was. Oh my God, Wogan. Yeah,
brilliant.
There was a bit of that. Yes.
So who do you like in there this year?
Well, I think John, the politician, is a good guy. I think in politics these days we are a little bit short of characters.
Yeah.
You know, aside of Gordon Brown with that, a manner that he speaks and so on, and maybe Boris Johnson waving his arms around and so on, bar.
A lot of politicians are very grey and a from He'd be pretty good.
Do you see John as a kind of a brown figure in the way he enunciates and the way he talks? Are they quite similar in terms of from an impressionist point of view?
He reminds me in some ways. He's a bit like. A John Prescott, but without the gaffs and a bit more energy. And, that wonderful way that, he would deliver and say, Prime Minister, actually, shut up! He'd give it something like that.
All right, you've picked out a couple of John classic moments for us. Do you think similar to real politicians? Let's take a look at the first one.
Nelson Mandela, a hero of mine, said, "It falls upon a generation to be great." We can be that generation. I believe that we are that generation, and let's show this country that we as young people aren't just leaders of tomorrow, but we are leaders of today. Thank you.
Pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah,
so
some conviction going on there.
Who's that reminding you of?
It's a little bit like this sort of body language, a bit like Blair Wood, speaking from the heart, the chest puffed out. Believe me, I mean it. That's what he was kind of saying, and that look in his eye which said it was genuine, and just not being one of those very grey politicians all on message. He'd have a bit of oomph with him.
OK, next one.
I apologise.
Oh my God, is that fat?
That's John getting fat all over his belly from a frying pan. What is that reminding you?
I suppose he sort of baptised himself with hot chip fat for some reason. I don't know. It's a happy little accident, wasn't it? But he was all right.
Sky's producer's telling me that's Scottish holy water in my ear.
Yeah.
And finally, we've got this one. Who does this make you think of? Take a look.
What's your name?
David.
Kneel down.
Get out! Quickly! Get out!
You're lying.
No comment.
We're going to ask you again. Why were you lying? What's going through your head? What makes you think you can get away with it?
No comment. Answer the question! No comment.
I don't want everyone to be scared at home. That's from tonight's show. You probably haven't seen that yet. Was it Andy McNabb took over the house and John? So who's you reminding you of there?
Well, I just like the way that he didn't blink, he didn't flinch under that kind of onslaught. Just absolutely. I think he must have been thinking, look, if I actually stand up, I can actually batter you. So he just, I admire the way he didn't flinch. He just wasn't fazed.
And in terms of housemates, apart from John, who's crying out for an impression for you?
I think Jeremy. He's rather like a sort of grumpy Harry Potter, isn't he? A sort of, quite posh, as I remember him, with a slight growl in the back of the accent and, fairly monotone and sort of... Yeah. Bit of a spoil sport. He needs to watch that, I think, doesn't he?
OK. And apart from today's hijacker, Chris, because I know you do a lot of stuff with him, who's your favourite?
What, in the entire house? I think, for voices, I think, what's his name? Jay.
You like Jay?
Yes, because the way that he stretches his sentences in that
Jay,
way.
isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a woman over there literally shuddering about you doing a Jay. She can't, the girl in grey there, she can't actually handle it. And in terms of the hijackers, who you're liking?
Yeah, Russell Brand was great.
Brilliant, wasn't he?
He was nice and cheeky, you know, you got that sense of his personality. Matt Lucas, great kick-off there, you know, when he...
I was surprised by how warm McCurrick was. I thought McCurrick would be far harsher than he was.
He did. He wasn't as sort of grumpy and horrid as he's normally known for. It was rather nice the way that he deliberately went out of his way to try and make some peace between Jade and Victor. Brilliant. He tried to do it with lies, but heart in the right place.
Not the point. Exactly. John, lovely to have you with us. John Colshaw, everyone. Thank you so much. Now, for one man who hides his true identity to another, but rather than using a funny voice and a wig, Andy McNabb takes things slightly more seriously. Take a look.
This is Andy McNabb, and I've hijacked the Big Brother house. Stand by. Go.
Stay still! Stay still! Stay still! Right, out to your beds! Out to your knees! Out your beds! Do that now! Do it now! Stay still! Keep your hand ahead! Do not laugh! And do not... Anthony, put that on now! Do that now! Amy, put that on and do it now! Hurry up! Do it quickly! Nice and slow, keep your head up! No sudden movement, stay still! Right, we're at the vehicle.
I'm going to drive them around for a good half hour now to disorientate them. They're out of their warm environment. Get them into the interrogation centre. Get them into another alien environment, which is their cells.
You're a stupid girl. You think you're intelligent, you think you're clever, and this is pathetic.
You can see the big difference here between Anthony and Amy. I mean, the only thing I can see what's going on at the moment is her eyebrows. It's one of those little kid reactions that we've had since childhood, and some of this stuff we can never hide. That's what we're doing.
Got it?
See all the highlights of when Andy took over the show tonight, E4, 9 o'clock. We'd have loved to have interviewed Andy today, but if his face is seen in public, he is a dead man. But word is, he's still on site. Now, unfortunately, he can't be with us, which is such a shame. We just want to thank Andy for turning up for the party anyway. Now, last week, we met up with Big Brother reigning champ Brian and started off a new feature, Brian's Got Talent. Over the next couple of weeks, he's going to be learning skills of the housemates. And this week, he started off in style with Victor and Amelia's talent, roller display. Take a look.
Good morning. It's absolutely freezing. I haven't slept, and now I've got to do some awful challenge that I can't actually do. So, Jackie, what is it exactly that I've got to do today?
We're going to try and get a routine together so that the guys can see you and see how well you've done.
I find it hard to stand up because I ain't got skates on. I'm just on my own 2 feet.
Stand up. Wow!
Come on, come up. Step the shots, step the shots.
OK, Brian, what we're going to try now is just a little jump. Wow, you did it, Brian. I think you've done absolutely fantastic with your rehearsals.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you something now that's going to enhance your performance.
Do I look like a plum or what?
He concentrated, he did everything I asked him to, and he did it well.
I've had a great day today. I've learnt a lot. I think with a bit more practice, I could be up to Victor and Amelia standards, but at the moment, I'm going for down the shops. So give me a push, please.
I thought that was going to be a bit sort of faster pace than it actually was. I thought he was... No. Next week, Brian's going to be taking on another one of the housemates' talents. We can't tell you yet because we haven't told him yet. It's as simple as that. Still to come, Jade performs in this year's Miss BBLB beauty pageant. You stay with us or the bear gets it. See you in 2. What I'm talking about. Hello, welcome back to BBLB Celebrity Hijack. It's day 11. It is 7:52. As you know, all the housemates have a special talent that meant they were qualified to go into the house. This week's evictee, Jade, is a beauty queen. We want to give her one last moment in the spotlight in our BBLB Miss Beauty pageant, everyone. We have seen some stunners here tonight. Miss Twickenham and Miss Luton, of course, deserve special attention. Looking good, girls. Looking good. But finally, the reigning Miss Winchester. Please welcome Jade Eden, everyone. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Hello.
Gorgeous. Now, firstly, what's your greatest ambition in life?
My greatest ambition has to be just to have a good time every day and just be happy.
How important do you think are teddy bears to the quest of world peace?
Teddy bears are very important in the quest for world peace because without teddy bears, I mean, how do they? Teddy bears don't cause wars, do they? They're just peaceful beings.
And lastly, what would winning Miss BBLB mean to you?
Oh, I don't know what I'd do if I won Miss BBLB. It might be the greatest moment in my life so far.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Jade. If you would please join the other finalists. Thank you so much. Jade, everyone. Be kind to her, girls. OK, now the moment of truth. I can announce the winner of Miss BBLB 2008 is... Jade!
Oh, well done, guys. Well done. I don't know. I thought they had it,
Jade, come with me if you would. There's your flowers.
Thank you.
And I know we did this on Friday. It was brilliant. You've got the sash here.
Thank you.
Is that right?
That's great.
And of course, here we go as well.
Thank you.
Oh, big round of applause. Come on, everyone. It's Jade. Jade, your first duty as Miss BBLB is to take questions into those big show, which is handily titled Ask Jade Anything. Let's go straight to the callers, the phones. Who's up first there? I believe it might be June in Kidderminster. Hello, June.
Hello, Dermot.
Hey.
Hello, Jade.
Hi.
How you doing, June? All right?
Yes, thank you, Dermot.
Brilliant. OK, hon, what's your question?
What would Jade like to do now she's out of the Big Brother house?
Well, obviously, I trained in professional musical theatre, so I'm going to try and get that back on track. Auditioning, I'd love to be in the West End, that's like my dream. But I'm also really interested in Bollywood dancing, and we've got a few things coming up with that, so...
Lovely, OK. Sorry, we're not... These are sort of scratching on your mic.
I'm not stealing my flowers.
No, I'm not stealing them, don't worry. OK, thanks a lot, June. Roger in Lincoln's next up. Hey, Rog.
Hello there.
What's happening?
Now then, Jade, now you're out of the house, what's your current view and opinion on Victor?
I don't think any less of Victor. He wasn't, like, to my face, he was really nice to me, and I'm sure there's a nice person there somewhere, and he did try and redeem what he did, so I don't think any less of him at all.
What's the deal with Victor? Is he popular in the house?
I don't think he's popular. No, he's not popular.
Is the chauvinism, is it grating on people as much as it appears to be?
A little bit, yeah.
OK, cool. Thanks a lot there, Roger. Hey, listen, a lot of people have sort of been texting and emailing saying, what's your opinion of Anthony? Because they're picking up a little bit of a frisson between you two.
Anthony was a good-looking guy, we got on really well, and just see what happens there.
Hello? Am I getting a whiff of an exclusive? See what happens?
Next question.
There is no other question, because, we've run out of time. That is all we have time for. I feel so cheated. Thanks to John Jade and, of course, Big Chris Moyles. Watch Andy McNabb's Hijack on E4, 9 o'clock tonight. We are back with BBLB tomorrow at 7:30. We are now, of course, we're playing out every Sunday with a talented bunch of young uns. So if you want to show us what you can do, you can upload your video of you dancing. I'm asking, you're dancing, on e4.com. Tonight, it's the Raki Sood School of Dancing with a very special guest dancer. Take it away.